Hello there, it's Rich here from Serious Cricket, and today we've got the exciting task of how to choose our junior cricket bat. Okay, so let's get down to the nuts and bolts of it. We've got to choose our cricket bat. We've got Neil with us here. He's not only played cricket at a fantastically high level, but he's also got 3 kids and they're coming through the system as well, and you've had to size them out. So lots of experience. Let's find out what he says.
I think it's the most popular question we ever get asked is, what size bat do I need for my youngster?
Yeah.
First of all, junior cricket bats come in sizes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your first junior bats. Then you get into a Harrow.
Yeah. After
a Harrow, you're going to be heading up to what's now called small men's or even an academy bat. That bridges the gap between Harrow and an adult bat. So, and that's at the top end of juniors, really. As a rough guide, I've got a few kids that have gone through this.
Yeah.
As a 9-year-old, you're probably looking at about a size 4. If you're an 11-year-old, you'd be roughly about size 5. By the time you get to 14, that's when you're in your Harrow bat, and past age 14, 15, you start to get into academy, then into short handle bats.
Okay.
We'll talk about the weights later on because that's also a factor, but size is really key to get that right size bat.
Okay, so we've got a bit of a size guide on our cricket website, so obviously people can look at that. But they're not going to have that in store, and it's kind of, you're going to sort of know where you sort of fit. But is there another little method you could use?
I think if you're able to go in store and pick a bat, that's the ultimate, really. It's a really exciting time as a youngster coming into a store full of cricket bats. The eyes light up. It's like Christmas. What bat am I going for? If you're in store, simple way of doing it: put the bat to your side. Arms down by your sides. The top of the bat handle should ideally come to pretty much where a watch strap would be, or the break of your wrist. That's really where you want the top of the handle.
Yeah.
This one clearly is probably a little bit too small for me. I've got a bat here, actually more size that I would probably use.
Okay. Yeah.
As you can see, as I drop my hands down, the watch strap is perfectly bang on the top of the bat. So if you're in store, pick a few up. But from a size perspective, you want the top of the handle to be where the break of your wrist is.
So Neil, you touched a little bit on weight there, and that being an important consideration. What makes it an important consideration, and why is weight a factor?
Well, it's really important that as a youngster you don't get a bat that's too heavy for you. Reason being, it then ruins any technique that you're just starting to develop as a young player, and it's really crucial that you're able to play comfortably on the front foot and, more importantly, on the back foot.
Yeah.
If you have a bat that's too heavy, you won't be able to get it up in time, you'll be slower, and you've ruined all that technique that you've started to develop. Something coaches will point out, and you'll see it around the country. If a bat is too heavy, then you overcompensate with your bottom hand, and then that does a lot of the work, and then that ruins that lovely technical shape that you've just been building. So weight is a really important factor. You're far better off having a bat that's too light than you are too big. To some degree, you're better off having a bat that is almost slightly too small than it is too big. I would strongly advise you not to buy a bat that's too big to start with, that you hope that you're going to grow into over the next 3 seasons, because the player that's using it won't be strong enough to be successful with it. So weight is really important.
Okay, so we go into the shop, we've got several size 3s or size 4s, whatever our size is. We're quite happy with the bat we've got. How do we then? We've got a little test we could use to say.
Yeah, I think
the right way?
I think if you're in store, obviously go in, pick them up, and it's about finding a weight that you're comfortable with picking up. What you need to do if you're right-handed, if you're bat right-handed, then use your left hand, which is your top hand. Hold it out straight, and you should be able to comfortably hold that bat out nice and straight without it wobbling.
Okay.
If it's starting to wobble, then you know that the person you're getting this bat for isn't probably strong enough to use that bat.
Okay. That's cool.
If you're buying it online, obviously you don't have that luxury.
No.
However, a lot of the manufacturers will make bats at a suitable weight range in the right size. You don't often get, you know, extreme differences between size 5s.
Yeah.
Between a Chase, a Kookaburra, a Gunner Moore, a New Balance bat. There'll be similar weights, so it is more vital to probably get the right size, because the weight should be comfortable for the user of that size bat.
Okay, definitely worth a check. Okay, so we, as juniors, we can be playing softball cricket and we can be playing hardball cricket. So I'm guessing that there's some different types of willow that we can use as cricketers. So talk us through a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's not too complicated. When you're buying a junior cricket bat, if the person you're buying it for is still playing softball cricket, so they're using quick cricket balls, tennis balls, Incredibles, anything but a cricket ball, then what you really need is what we call a Kashmir willow bat. Mainly made in sizes 0 through to 4, because that's where the youngsters are really sort of just starting to play. But a Kashmir willow bat is perfect for that level of cricket. However, we go into hardballs, you can't really use a Kashmir willow bat in hardball cricket. It will be okay, but they may well break quite quickly, and you're not going to get any level of performance at all. So if you're playing hardball cricket, strongly urge you to look at an English willow cricket bat. The main differences are obviously in an English willow bat, the performance that you're going to get out of the bat far superior. It's suitable for hardballs. You're not going to get, the bat won't break. You might get some surface cracks, which is to be expected, but that's what will give you A, the performance, and B, the long-term longevity of the cricket bat. So if you're playing softball cricket, Kashmir willow bat is fine. An English willow bat is fine for softball cricket. However, as soon as you start playing hardball cricket, definitely you really should be considering buying an English willow cricket bat. Okay,
so then I'm guessing that's going to have an effect on the price of things as well. So
yeah, it does have an impact. So a Kashmir willow bat, you don't want to be paying any more than £35. You don't need to spend any more money than that on your first cricket bat, and that will be suitable for that. Once you get into hardball cricket, English willow bats start from about £45 and go upwards. What happens is, as you go up in price, you're going to get a better piece of English willow. So you will find that the willow's a bit softer. You will find that the performance out of the bat is superior. Again, I think it's slightly dependent on the level of cricket you're playing. If it's your first season of hardball club cricket, then an entry-level English willow bat is more than suitable. So that's probably somewhere between £45 and £65. If you're starting to play district cricket, county cricket, you really need some good performance out of the bat, so that when you play that lovely cover drive off the opening bowler, that the ball sails away to the boundary for 4. It's the springiness out of the bat that you're getting. That's going to probably be £65 and upwards as you go through better grades of willow.
Okay, let's provide a summary of how to choose that junior cricket bat.
So most important, size first. If you're online, head to the size guide, make sure you're getting the right size. If you're in store, bat to the side of you, watch strap is where the top of the handle is going to come to. Next thing is the weight. Don't want anything too big or too heavy, it's going to ruin your game. Then you're going to consider what willow you need. If you're playing softball cricket, then you're looking for Kashmir willow bat. If you're playing hardball cricket, let's try and get into an English willow bat. And then finally, price. It's going to come down to what you want to spend. You don't want to spend too much, but choose that right band for the level of cricket you're playing.
Great. If you like the video, click on like. If you would like to subscribe to more videos that we're putting out, please do that. And if you've got any comments, leave them below. We look forward to seeing you soon.